Welcome to yet another Purple Shirt on the Peg review. I'm your host, the Mad Montreal Man, and today on the Peg, no, we're not talking about him. No. The Gray Red Hood, that's for another day. Maybe later this week. I don't know. I'm insane. After all, I'm a toyaholic, and so are you. No, today we're going old school. We're going once again into the McFarlane Collector's Edition. We're doing Superman, based on his first appearance way back when. And I keep on thinking to myself, can you imagine if Superman would have stayed in Canada? If you didn't know, Superman was first drawn in Canada. That's right. Superman basically is Canadian. I know. So is Booster Gold. Look it up. Booster Gold, where he's from in the future, would be a city in Canada. I'm just saying, we have Canadian heroes. Here's one of them. So once more, I'm going to dwell forward, piss off those comic book collectors and the toy collectors who keep things mint in package, because I don't. Comic books are meant to be read, and toys are meant to be taken out of the package and put on a shelf. I'll be back to you in a moment. So there you have them outside the package. Now, in the package, the chain is spacing forward, but I figure it's the Man of Steel. He'd be breaking chains, so the chains are kind of cool. It's a nice little feature. Now, if you're probably thinking, well, the card showed him having red boots, but the action figure has blue boots. Why? Did they make a mistake? Well, I did a little bit of research, and it turns out that in some of the copies of the first Superman appearance, blue boots. I know over the years when they did reprints and stuff, it was color corrected to show the red boots matching the red cape and the red underwear. But in a few issues, way back when, the boots were actually blue. I don't mind. I think the blue boots are nice. What's more important to me is the fact that that face sculpt, it makes me think 1930s comic books. The costume's good. The body is decent. Yes, the base does come with that silver DC. And this is one case where the base is horrible. It doesn't hold him at all. He's nice and heavy and bulky up top. So unless you lean him forward at an angle, he's going to fall down every time. But I can't be too mad at McFarlane for this one. Because even though this base sucks, and this Superman, as you know, would leap buildings in a single bound. But for some odd reason, with this Superman, McFarlane gave a flying base. Seriously, Todd, why don't you do this for every Superman? Mr. McFarlane, one Canadian to another. Any character that flies should have this option with their bases. Or at least sell the bases for a couple of bucks separately. I would buy a ton of these. These, even for the characters that don't fly, work better. Please, we just want more decent bases. But getting back to the actual toy before I lose my mind completely, if you see them, I do recommend pick them up. Even if you're not a big comic book collector or you're a big toy collector, just for the nostalgia factor of this. Can you imagine you have this on your shelf? It's going to look good. Someone's come over and go, oh wow, it's the vintage, the first Superman appearance. How quaint, how nice, how jolly of you. I just think it's really cool because, frankly, one of the first comic books I read when I was a kid was a reprint of, you name it, him. But no, I do recommend it. And I picked him up at GameStop. Once again, it's one of the things I pre-ordered because I've gotten smart. I pre-order things now. I also have the Platinum Edge card, which means I save money when I get these. So if you're anywhere in Canada, GameStop, go out, pick it up. If you don't see it, ask them if they have it. If you can get it. It is a collector's edition one, so these normally tend to go pretty fast. Once again, I'm still waiting for Shane to answer me if they have EB Games or GameStop in Ireland. But if you're in Ireland, Sub City Comics, of course. If you're in Vancouver and GameStop doesn't have it, go to Tasmanian Comics. They might have it. If you're in Ottawa, even though I haven't seen it there, you can always try the comic book shop, even though this is the kind of thing I think your best luck is going to be GameStop. And no, I'm once again not sponsored by anybody. It'd be nice if I was, but I'm not. This is my own money, my own budgeting, and I do this for you. Yes, you. No, maybe not you, but you, and you. You I'm not too sure about, but yeah, you for sure, because you like my stuff and you make comments. So I do these shows for you. It's also something I have fun doing. And once more, I have no social life. No, look at me. Look at this face. Would you love this face? No. The fact that I have two beautiful, amazing daughters, it's a miracle. Either that or my wife was blind at the time. Or I should say ex-wife. I don't know. But no, I'm single. That's why I can afford to buy these, even though my rent just went up. Joys of budgeting. Yeah, I know. It's so much fun. But like I said, you skip lunch, you budget, you buy toys. Toys last you a lot longer. And when I'm dead, one day, my poor daughters are going to have to deal with all my stuff. That's why I'm evil. My poor daughters. Some people work, put money in the bank, and that's it, have no life. But when they die, their children have money. My children will have toys, books. But think, at least I'm more fun than the boring people. And on that note, we'll see you once more on the peg next time. So many toys. Here's another one. That's right. This is going to be part of the blooper reel, I guess. I don't know. I just kept on filming and I didn't stop. Maybe I'll just film me opening up the package and make a 25-minute video. Here's the package. Ah! I will never do that to you. I care too much for you to make you watch 6 minutes of a box. No, I'll make you watch 2 minutes of me talking about 6 minutes of a box, because that's me. Be back to you in a minute. But seriously, Todd, do this for every freaking toy. I mean, the card holder's good. I like the card holder. But the flying base, get rid of these. Just put something like this in there. Doesn't have to be a flying one, just a bit taller with the nice anchor to hold them in place. Yeah, I'm just saying. Or put a package out that says DC Multiverse bases that are better than flat, because these bases suck. Just saying.